Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, man. I was just relaxing. How many of us have been in that position where you might have said, "Okay, I'm just relaxing," and then a minute turns into 5 minutes, into 10 minutes, into half an hour, into an hour, 2 hours. Before you know it, where's all the time gone? So we're still in a series of what I want now versus what I want most. The conversations we're having is because I think some men don't realize that sometimes the things that we're doing, although they may be feeling a need now, I look at them like cheap calories. They are satisfying you momentarily. Like, when you go to McDonald's, when I used to go to McDonald's, and you eat something and literally half an hour later you're hungry again. It's not something that is filling you. And sometimes the choices that we're making, we're not realizing that the things that we're doing may be filling a need in the context of cheap calories, but it's not solving a problem in terms of long term. When the data suggests that the thing about social media and scrolling and things like that as a man, as an adult, is it's some people are very much like it's bad, and some people are very much like, oh, it's good. My view on it is it depends what you're using it for. But there are some of us who don't realize that when we are gravitating to our social media and we're using it, let's say I'm just resting, or we're not even putting a label to it, and then minutes and hours going by, what's happening is it's a distraction. Let's call it what it is. Rather than face a problem, it's something that we're using as a form of escape. When you were a baby and there was distress and big emotions, your parents might have given you a pacifier to calm you down. Depending on where your head is at, social media and scrolling can be a adult pacifier, reaching for your phone. I remember years ago when I first logged on to Facebook, because I think I have a bit of a addictive personality, I'd be walking down the corridor, I'd check my status, I'd check my feed, I'd walk a few paces, I'd check it again, just in case. Why would I be doing that? The reality is that for a lot of us, if we're not careful, when there are things that are heavy on our mind or challenges or really heavy emotions, if we're not careful, we can use the scrolling as a distraction. It's dopamine. I can feel good for the moment, but it doesn't solve the problem. So it's a distraction. It's stimulation. It's novelty. But what I'm really looking for is real connection, validation, and community, rather than have that difficult conversation or do the work escaping to social media. So if you recognize that might be you, what's a solution? Rather than gravitate to a quick, fast food meal, if you will, of dopamine of social media, maybe the thing you need to do is have some stillness, some meditation, some prayer. Go for a walk without your phone. Call somebody and rather than, I saw Simon Sinek say this one time, there's people that in an attempt to form community and connection will text 10 people in their phone, hi. Rather than do that, give one of your people a call and have a proper conversation. Because the thing that we really want is connection and community. And this steals our time. Did you know that there are people who are paid, psychologists who are paid to make social media platforms delicious? So before you know it, you spent 10 minutes, half an hour, 2 hours. Your life is too important. The things you're trying to achieve are too important. Don't give them the satisfaction of wasting your time, because time is the only commodity you can't get back. Let me know what you think about it in the comments.